Hey there, good morning everyone. Thursday the 24th of March 2022. This morning's devotional is a reading from the first book of Corinthians chapter 10 verse 12, which reads, "So if you think you are standing firm or strong, be careful that you do not fall." Failure is part of life. No matter who you are or what your story is, you are going to experience failure at some point. It's part of living as an imperfect person in an imperfect world, and it normally comes when you least expect it. We walk around with that air of arrogance in many aspects of our lives, rubbing our hands in glee when our enemies experience failure or fall, thinking, well, that would never happen to me. In many ways, we wait in expectation for the failure to come on them, wanting it, desiring it, that they might learn a lesson. Paul's words to the Corinthians should serve as a wake-up call to us in every aspect of our lives. We live in a broken world, a world filled with pain and suffering. We have examples from Scripture when people thought that they were standing strong, and before they knew it, they had fallen. The example of Peter's denial comes to mind here, and this after he vehemently stated that he would never turn his back on Jesus. But when the heat was turned up, what did he do? He denied Jesus, not only once, but 3 times. Peter overestimated his strength, and it eventually led to his failure. When people overestimate their strengths, there are dire consequences. Businesses fail, battles are lost, and spouses are tempted into affairs. You might think, that could never happen to me. Well, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 12 reminds us again, if you think you are standing strong, be careful not to fall. No one is exempt. Given the right situation, you are capable of sin, and so am I. Overestimating your strength is still a common cause of failure today. You think you're stronger than you are. You believe that you can handle temptation. When you don't pay attention to your strengths, they become weaknesses. In other words, an unguarded strength becomes a double weakness because you have a sense of pride about it. My dear friends, resist the temptation to overcome your strengths. Instead, keep your strengths in perspective so that they do not become your source of failure. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.